Down. Give me 5 people you're ready to fight right now.
Timothy Bradley, Paulie, Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever the fan wants to see.
Listen, I told you give them something visual, so you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the brews. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6, Dre, BT Pound, 78 Fight News, Blood Boxing, Blood Fists, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Female Boxing Fan, Carter J, Pull Counter, Joker Boxing, D Styles, the whole Ytbc.
Break it down. Give me 5 people you're ready to fight right now.
Timothy Bradley, Paulie, Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever the fan wants.
All right. This your boy Zone 6 coming at you with another video. Live in HD. Straight off the temple, no pad or pencil. Live in HD at the Eastside Palace. It's going down. All right, man. This ain't going to take long, man. This is going to be quick and short if necessary. And this is the heavyweight rankings, all-time great list in your opinions based on what you know, what you think, what you believe in. It's not necessarily a debate, but I am calling for anybody who likes to debate. This is a historical conversation, putting things in context. I understand that everybody may or may not be available. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and drop the link in so people can start rendering their possible opinions, and we could try to rank these heavyweights. If not, I'm just going to give you my top 10. This is an open forum. Be respectful and just come with some stats and some data and some facts. I'm not going to hold you up too long. You guys know what it is. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. And Sundays after any major fight. We here now. So here's the complete schedule. So this is the block that you got me on. So top 10 heavyweights. First person I will start with for me is Ali. Ali is considered to be the greatest of all time, especially and specifically at heavyweight. His contributions to boxing has been enormous. He's given us great legacy, great fights, fight of the century, Rumble in the Jungle, Thrill in Manila. He beat Floyd Patterson, George Foreman, Joe Frazier. He's an Olympian, got a gold medal in 64. No, I'm sorry, in 60. got a gold medal in 60. Fought Joe Frazier, who got a gold medal in 64. Fought Big George, who got a gold medal in 68. And those are two heavyweight champion of the world, undisputed. He got those two guys on his resume. Big wins, right? Big historical wins. Not to mention Archie Moore, Sonny Liston times two, who was considered to be a very big, dominant heavyweight at the time. Sonny Liston, and Ali went into that fight as the underdog, and he came out and he was victorious. So by and large, most people would consider Muhammad Ali number one. Usually he get contested with Joe Louis, as the number two guy. But outside of Muhammad Ali being number one, I got number two for me is going to be Jack Johnson. Like Jack Johnson. I just like him being, the first, or considered to be the first black heavyweight champion ever for the world heavyweight title. And not talking about the color. We know he had the colored title. And there's some difference of opinions about that. We get into that at another time if some people join. But I got Jack Johnson as number two because of his reign and because of the black murderer's role. We're talking about Ali fighting everybody. But Jack Johnson pretty much fought everybody. He cleaned out the colored side of the house in the days of the color line. He beat the white champions and who was considered to be the best of that time. He did his thing. Across the whole boxing plane. Infinite rounds to some degree, 25 rounds, 45 rounds. It was just a little bit tougher, a little bit harder, so it's going to be hard pressed for me to take Jack Johnson from that number two spot personally. I got Ali number one. Most of us would, but I got Jack Johnson as number two. All right. Number three, I can see the case for Joe Louis at number three. I can see the case for number three. If I was to think about it real quickly, real briefly, I got Joe Louis probably at number three. And then I'll probably have Lennox Lewis at number four. Probably Holyfield at five. Probably got Harry Wells at six. And then I got Big George I got Big George over Tyson at 7, I think. And then I got Tyson kind of coming in after that. I think that's a rough draft for my list. But I'm just trying to see if anybody gonna jump on. We not, like I said, I'm gonna see what everybody got to say for the historians, for the guys who like about heavyweight shit like that. We'll see. The link is in there. Let me jump in again. I'll put it in one more time to see if we can get a ranking, and we'll keep it going, and we'll move to next Thursday and see what it is for the historical content. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, Tuesdays would be the popular trendy topics, and Thursday would be the historical data topics. But currently the heavyweight division is kind of on hold because we're waiting on Tyson Fury. And we're waiting on the Saudis to put together a contract and do things of that nature. I'm also going to say this too. I got a lot of other stuff that I could talk about outside of this, but I just want to get a trend on Thursday. I just want to get some data, collect some data about these historical conversations and see where this leads us. If we get to a point to where we got to dox this and I see that it's dry, I'm not going to be talking about who's a historian and who's this and who's that. I'm not going to give a fuck about it. I'm going to talk about the new shit, the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is opportunity. I just want to hear what everybody think about rankings, right? And again, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm just doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm not doing no other day. I don't care if you can. I'm not doing all that shit. Too time consuming. All right. So again, top 10 heavyweights, all time greats. You had the schedule up. You know, it takes a while to get the momentum. And we'll leave it at this. I like to see stuff. I like to experiment with things, and I like to see who really gonna do what and how. So the link is in there. We can talk about the all-time great heavyweight rankings, 1 through 10. Maybe we just get to 1 through 5. Just want to get everybody's opinions, everybody's thoughts. The post and what the topic will be up on Mondays. This give you ample time to get in here and study and research. But Tuesday was trendy topics, right? Today is history for us historians, right? So again, ATG rankings. If you're not into history, I fuck with you. I respect that. There's no big deal. There's no wrong or right answer. This is a conversation, not a debate. But Tuesday is the trendy topic. Like I told you guys, if I find that Tuesday is more respectable than this Thursday shit, and then everybody just capping about history, I'm gonna call an audible, and then I'm just Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna just talk about other shit in boxing. So, for instance, Katie Taylor and Headstone for Tom Melanu. Benavidez team kind of exposing Canelo about who's sending contracts and who not. You got Tank Davis and the Devin Haney in negotiations and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. That's what it is. That's what it ain't. And if I see that we just, I feel this shit with fantasy football on y'all ass real quick. We'll start talking about football. Start talking about Stephon Diggs and Jamar Chase. And we really could get to cooking on that. Top 5 quarterbacks, top 10 wide receivers, top 10 running backs of all time, or even currently now. CMC looking good. Derrick Henry looking good. Yeah. So that's the news in boxing. Like I said, guys, hey, this ain't gonna be like watching paint dry with me. I'm just working out the kinks. I said I'm figuring things out. I completed the schedule Tuesday. I ain't gonna talk you guys to death. I'm just trying to see if some guys gonna show up about a conversation, not a debate. So nobody has to be nervous or worried about anybody giving them troubles. We're not doing it like that. No belts on the line. It's just for shits and giggles. What you guys think about the heavyweights? I mean, you can even get on here and talk about Wilder if you like. I don't care. I'm just trying to get a gauge on the community and see what's true and what's false. But yeah, I think I got Ali number 1. I think I got Jake Johnson number 2. Joe Louis number 3. Number 4 is going to be Lennox Lewis. Number 5. Oh, shit, Mr. Paz, that's a good question because I don't want to talk about it. Okay, let me highlight this. We'll switch it up then, shit. Zone, I remember seeing an argument online, pound for pound, who's better, Deion Sanders or Brady? I remember the guy said the impact of quarterback is overrated. Well, Deion Sanders, all right, Deion Sanders' special teams records and special teams ability is something that you guys got to consider. A lot of people just think about his lockdown corner ability, but you got to actually think about what he contributed to special teams and the returns that he had. And the fact that he was just a true-to-life knockdown cornerback. I mean, he wasn't a tackler, obviously, but Deion is probably the pound-for-pound greatest athlete ever. You got to consider the fact that this guy played baseball as well too. You know what I'm saying? This guy played baseball and this guy played football at the same time. And they told me he had to kind of stop. So Dion got a lot of history going on with him as one of the greatest players of all times. I got Brady as the GOAT. Just my personal opinion, not because he's a quarterback. It's just that I think he's the GOAT. I think he's done what he had to do across different eras to show us that he's a championship caliber quarterback, and I mean, just the GOAT. It don't really be too much to debate about when you come to football. Now, when you come down outside of Tom Brady, the question is, who do you got number 2 through forever, right? You know, you got Bradshaw, you got Peyton Manning, you got Eli Manning, you got Archie Manning, you got Drew Brees, you got Aaron Rodgers is hot, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people. Matt Ryan, he ain't won shit, but Matt Ryan can be thrown in there. If you like Big Ben, Brent Favre, you know, when you start considering who won MVPs, you got to look at who won Super Bowl MVPs, who had the touchdown records, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick football. So look, this is what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and just, let me see. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Joe. Who the guy below Joe Frazier? I don't look like Jack Johnson. All right. Hey, man, shout out to Boxing Wizard. He does something great on his channel. I think you guys need to go subscribe to him if you're into playing with numbers and doing math and getting stuff together along those lines, then you guys should be good. Okay. All right. Yeah, big. Hey, what's up, man? I'm excited for the show too, but I don't think we're gonna be here this long. We finna get ready to wrap this shit up. All right. The Boxing Wizard, what's up? All right. Drunk Irishman, what's up? Boxing Wizard again. And then what's up, Cam? I see you, bye. One love zone. The rest of everybody on chat, one love. All right. And then obviously Mr. Bruce Gas in here. Yep, we're just trying to see who gonna tap in and see who really wants to talk about some history. The Foo, what's up? Okay, don't see Larry Holmes on the poster. Not a top 10 given title defense. Now Larry Holmes is that poster just is a poster, right? It's just for the thumbnail, look cool. But I got Larry Holmes in my top 10. Definitely got the Georgia boy in the top 10. Darren J, salute. All right. All right. So we'll do this. Next week, I'll pick another division. And we'll probably try to do welterweights. If that fails, or if that not to what I feel is my standard, then I'm gonna dox the whole historical part on Thursdays, and we'll just let that go how it go. And then I'll fill this up with more trendy topics Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So Tuesday and Thursday will be current boxing until further notice. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, next Thursday we'll do it like that now. We'll change it. Ain't no need to watch paint dry with the heavyweight division, right? If people don't, participation is a must. If it ain't nobody participating, then we'll do something else, and I'll cook on the shit that I want to cook on. I just don't want to change the subject because those subjects will roll over into the next Tuesday and Thursday videos, right? And then we can just keep talking about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford over and over again. We can talk about Tank Davis in the 135-pound division again. Talk about Lomachenko and Devin Haney again. Tio Lopez and his racist comments and how he doubled down on it again. We can talk about everybody who ain't fighting again. Talk about Terrence Crawford and Spence, although the fight is booked again. Yeah, let me see something, man. I'm finna hit the streets on y'all, man. Y'all ain't talking about shit, right? Not y'all in the chat, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't nobody talking about shit, man. I ain't finna beg nobody to come on and do all that. I already put the topic out. Looking for historians. You know the times. I understand we busy, but we finna slide on up out of here, man. Yeah, because I don't really feel like doing all that talking and selling. So, Bruce Gas, appreciate you for your list. Let me see. I like yours. Let me see. Ali, I got Ali, I got Jack, then I got Lewis, then I got Lennox Lewis, then I got Holyfield, Foreman, Tyson, then Holmes, Rocky Marciano, Harry Wells is in there. Let me type this. Let me type this down. Let me type this. Let me just type this real quick. So I can give y'all this and I'm finna get out of here. I'm gonna give y'all this list. Lee. I got Johnson so I can say it accurately. Johnson. Hold on, I'm gonna get it right for y'all real quick. Ali Johnson, just to make sure, because I got to see it written down real quick. Lewis. Okay, I got other Lewis. Okay, yeah, we're looking good there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lewis, then Holyfield. Yep. Holyfield. I'm gonna go with the Holyfield. I'm gonna go with Wells. At the Wells, I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tyson. Tyson, then Holmes. Rocky might fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is. All right, after Rocky, I'm gonna say Langford. Let me just think of that for real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so this is what I got, and then I'm finna slide on out of here. All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, number 10, I got Langford. 9, I got Rocky Marciano. 8, I got Larry Holmes. 7, I got Mike Tyson. 6, I got Harry Wells. 5, I got Holyfield. 4, I got Lennox Lewis. 3, I got Joe Lewis. 2, I got Jack Johnson. And number 1, I got Ali. Honorable mentions, I give you, I say kind of let's do top 15, but I'm just say honorable mentions. No, I gotta change this because I ain't got Big George Foreman in there. I'm tripping. Hold on, see. Nah, man, I'm just gonna slide Langford out. I'm gonna have to goddamn. I'm gonna have to slide Langford out and put Big George after Holmes. Yeah, let me see. And I'm gonna put George after Tyson. Let me see. So let me do this. Big George. I forgot about Big George. Big G. And that'll give you my honorable mention. Obviously gonna be Sam Langford at this point then. All right, so let me change that up. Number 1, Ali. Number 2, Johnson. Number 3 is Lewis, Joe. Number 4 is Lewis Lennox. Number 5 is Holyfield. Number 6 is Harry Wells. Number 7 is Mike Tyson. Number 8 is Big George Foreman. Number 9 is Larry Holmes. Number 10 is Rocky Marciano. Honorable mention, Sam Langford. I will put Jack Dempsey in there. I will put Klitschko, both of them. And then I will put Sonny Liston in there. Sonny Liston. Langford, Sonny Liston, both Klitschko's, and Jack Dempsey. Probably going to be somewhere in the next 5. But again, Ali number 1, Jack Johnson number 2, Joe Louis number 3, Lennox Lewis number 4, Van Holyfield number 5, number 6, Harry Wells, number 7, Mike Tyson, number 8, Big George Foreman, number 9, Larry Holmes, number 10, Rocky Marciano. Honorable mention: Sam Langford, Jack Dempsey, Sonny Liston, and both Klitschko brothers. That'll probably be my next 5 if I could think about it. Yeah, that'll probably be my next 5. I would have Langford. Now, see, here's the thing about Langford. I would have Langford, like when we do a pound for pound list, I would have Langford rated higher than all of these guys. That's what's interesting. That's interesting. I would have Langford, even though I got him as 11th heavyweight on my list, I would have him up there with Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, and Sam Langford, Harry Greb. Those would be my pound for pound, these guys, right? I do that probably. Well, we might do pound for pound next week, actually. We'll run that back. We'll do pound for pound next Thursday for the throwbacks. All right? So that's my quick list, man. I ain't going to hold you up, man. Just a quick 30-minute. We're going to ride this one out. Nobody wanted to join and get a list personally, so we cool on that next week. Next Tuesday is the trendy topics. I make up the list and come up with the schedule beforehand, and then next Thursday what we'll try to do is we'll do pound for pound ATG rankings. Maybe that'll get more people involved, but it takes a while so we can keep doing this schedule, and then eventually we'll see what we need to do if I need to call it an audible. So yeah, man, that's it, man. Ain't too much to talk about. I ain't gonna talk to you guys to death. I got shit to do. I'm finna go ahead and hit the streets and stuff like that and interact in real life. So all right, man, y'all be safe. It is what it is. All right, man.
Break it down. Give me 5 people you're ready to fight right now.
Timothy Bradley, Paulie, Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever the fan wants to see.
Listen, I told you give them something visual, so you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the brews. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table. Yeah.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6, Dre, BT Pound, 78 Fight News, Blood Boxing, Blood